you to do is to look at what aspects of your life do you feel comfortable in? What aspects of your life do you feel comfortable in? Like, where do you feel comfortable? Feel comfortable at home? Do you feel comfortable with certain friends? And to get a sense of where you feel like your feet are under your shoulders the most. And then where you feel like your feet are not under your shoulders the most. And have a real clear indication. Okay, great. When I'm at home, I feel this way. When I'm with my kid, when I'm at the grocery store, but when I go to yoga class, whatever, I feel really unbalanced. Why at yoga class? And then that can help you narrow down. Because what tends to happen for you guys, if you get out of balance, you think your whole life's out of balance. Mm-hmm. You go into that extreme. And that's the survival instinct saying, something's wrong, it's really bad, it's going to kill you. Whereas the spiritual discipline says, where is this specific thing that I'm out of balance with, and how can I attend to that specific thing? So for you, Sue, we have a feeling that a few things are disturbing you, and it's causing you to feel out of balance all over the place, only by habit. So looking at where you're not out of balance and where you are out of balance is going to help you discern this. And you know, the not good sleep thing, it falls right in place, because the idea that, you know, I don't even feel balanced when I'm sleeping. Now what we found with Veronica is if she exercises even for just half an hour, her sleep is much improved. It doesn't have to be a big, huge run or marathon, but just make sure there's some exercise each day is making a huge difference in her sleeping. How's that go for you, Sue? What do you think? The job thing we really want you to look at hard. And each, not just the job, but, you know, make a list of the people and the tasks and the place you sit and the water cooler and everything. And say, do I feel balanced about this? Do I feel balanced about that? Do I feel balanced about this? Yeah, it's worse at work, yeah. We're not surprised to read that. So you make a list of all the different things, and you ask. You know, you can do like on a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. How much do I feel like my feet are under my shoulders when I'm in this environment?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then see where it is you really feel wacky. Because what can happen, like for Veronica, she usually feels wacky in the grocery store, right? It's overstimulating to go to the grocery store. So if she needs to go to the grocery store, she can feel wacky at home. Because she brings the, oh God, I know I'm going to feel wacky at the grocery store energy into the house. Instead of waiting until she gets to the grocery store to feel wacky, she bleeds it through, like this apparently is part of our theme today. It bleeds into other things. Now, if you're at work, she says, oh shit, that's right. If you're at work, you can tend to bleed in the person you don't like that works in the other department into the lunch you're having with your boss. That's not exactly a helpful thing to do, because you do not want to have the thing that drives you crazy affecting other relationships. But it's super easy to have that happen. You see, so this is another aspect of that bleed through thing that we were talking about, where you're letting other things tell you how this moment should be. Other things telling you how this moment should be. And when you let other things tell you how this moment should be, it ends up giving you the sense of you never get away from the things that are the problem. It's a bit like equal signs. You know how we've said in the past that you make an equal sign between a fact and an outcome. I don't have any money in my bank, therefore I won't be able to pay my rent in 2 weeks, right? And there's like 2 more weeks, and okay, so you've already decided you can't pay your rent, therefore it's over. So here's kind of an equal sign energetic in that I have trouble with so-and-so at work, therefore that has to affect my relationships to everybody else, rather than letting the trouble you have with so-and-so be a fact over here. Got it? Is that clear? Yeah, that should help you folks. Yup. She says, yup. I like that, yup. That's a good word. All right, who's next?